How could you open a Canadian section in your school at zero effort and zero cost? The answer is in the following blog. We are an educational institution with branches in various countries around the world. One of most important projects we have is Flexi International eSchool, Flexi Academy, an inspected Canadian school. This is not an ordinary school. It is a Canadian school registered with the Canadian Ministry of Education in the state of Ontario. Every student registered in Flexi Academy will enjoy the same privileges as any other student studying in Canada, and her certificates will come out from the Ministry of Education in Canada. Flexi Academy is responsible for obtaining and approving certificates and reports from the Canadian Ministry of Education. Now, why Canadian education? Canadian education is one of the strongest education systems in the world. The Canadian diploma is internationally recognized. Canadian education builds many strong skills among students, the most important of which is that students' scientific background is based on practical application and teaches students at a young age to build their personality and define their goals, and be different and distinguished, yet respectfully and responsibly. All students in Canadian education, including of course Flexi Academy students, are under academic and administrative supervision from the Canadian Ministry of Education in the state of Ontario, and this is to ensure the quality of educational services provided to our students. And this makes it easier for students to obtain visas to enter Canada, since it is registered with the Ministry of Education. The education system provided by Flexi Academy guarantees the establishment and support of students, and there is no such thing as a burden of follow-up from the guardian or the student's need for private tutoring. Benefits for your school? 1. Your school will be one of the most distinguished Canadian schools in the region, especially when you know that around your school there are only a limited number of Canadian schools, yet at very high fees. 2. Your school will be a point of attraction in the neighborhood or nearby places for anyone who is thinking of giving their children a distinguished international education. 3. Your school will have a Canadian International Department without any costs for constructing new buildings or paying fees for international accreditations and licensing, avoiding the hassle of paper procedures, red tape, and bureaucracy. 4. This will certainly lead to higher profits for your school and up-level its academic reputation. Let's start the journey. The school should provide classrooms and a student supervisor, and we do everything else. 1. Publicity and advertising. The school announces the implementation of a cooperation protocol with Flexi Academy on social media pages and platforms and on its website, and we do the same at ours. 2. Student registration and enrollment. Flexi Academy trains the school's registration and public relations teams so that the school can receive students, register them, and collect tuition fees. After that, the school provides Flexi Academy with student lists and required documents, and thus Flexi Academy registers students on its online platform, as well as at Canadian Ministry of Education in Ontario. After that, the school activates the students' accounts so that they can access the platform. 3. School preparations and readiness. The school's role is to prepare classrooms, which have computers equipped with a camera, a microphone for each student, and of course the internet, and appoint a supervisor for each hall. The supervisor will be trained through Flexi Academy so that she can perform their role accordingly. The supervisor will also take care of technical requirements and issues of the educational process. The supervisor will also monitor students' punctuality and adherence to the instructions inside the hall. The student advisor will be the link between Flexi Academy and the parents, to control academic matters if necessary. 4. Nature of study and the school day. The hall will have an appropriate number of students, not necessarily from the same academic year/grade. Time student spends at school falls in 3 phases. 1. The online classes, which students attend in the classrooms through fixed study schedule and communicate with Flexi Academy teachers. In the online classes, students not only meet their teachers, but he also meets their classmates from different countries, who are in the same academic year, and this certainly develops their social acceptance and cultural awareness, the most important of which is communication and language proficiency. 2. Activity classes, which students attend with their classmates inside the school, such as drawing, music, games, and the library. Students also will participate in events and activities at school. 3. Academic achievement hours, which are allocated for the student to finish all the requirements of the education process on Flexi Academy platform. Study material is in the form of interactive personalized material uploaded electronically to the platform, driven by artificial intelligence tools to diagnose students' performance and advise/recommend best practices. Students will do the assignments, quizzes, and projects on their accounts on the platform. Exams are done online under the joint supervision of Flexi Academy and the school.